Now, you have your finger on the pulse of some, I would call almost insider information, people you're talking to, things that you're out there. And I know you can't give everything away here, but we'll do our best. So economically speaking, boots on the ground, economic growth, population growth, all those kind of things. What's shaking out here in Edmonton at the moment that you see?
Well, I think our population is growing like crazy, and it's I think just on the verge of some really significant growth. Looking at population projections, and I've got a government document just off to the side here where they're forecasting, the population, of Alberta to grow by 2 million people, in the next 20 years. And we know national immigration, in-migration coming. A lot of those people are coming to Alberta. The percentage is continuing to rise because there's jobs here and home prices are really affordable comparatively to other markets. Yeah. So, you take that into consideration. You look at some of the geopolitical moves that are happening around the world and understanding the demand of energy. The feeling on the ground here, Russ, is that we're really on the cusp of some good things. I don't want to use the B word, and we're talking about the boom word. Yeah. But, when you look at the average home price in Edmonton versus the average home price, again, across the nation, and I'll, zone in on Vancouver and Toronto markets, it's literally 25 cents on the dollar.
Yeah. Yeah. When we pulled up numbers yesterday, you were showing me that it truly is 25 cents on the dollar.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, when you overlay that with affordability, and then we start looking at, average household income in Edmonton comparatively to those other markets, Edmonton kind of jumps to the top where, our average household income is amongst the highest in the nation. Yeah. So, economically, does it make sense for people to live here? And I think a lot of the in-migration, and not only in-migration, internationally, but provincially, people are moving to Alberta. I had to laugh because I was out your way a couple months ago, and I drive by and I see a billboard in Vancouver from the Alberta government, I'm assuming, trying to, entice people to move to Alberta. Yeah. Right?
Yeah, so think about that for a second. Some of the highest income, so people earn more money. Now we just talked housing. Housing is 25 cents on the dollar. Like average house price in the area is 400 and change, give or take.
Well, we're the sales price. So we're using sale price, and we're the condos and the single family are clumped together in this number. Yeah. But at the end of November, it was $368,000, and that's sale price. That's not list price. That's actual sale price.
$368,000 for average home price. So that is affordable. Now, that is only just housing, Jay. Yeah. Now, when you overlay, what was gas today? $1.20 a liter.
$1.19.
$1.19 a liter. Yeah. When you just there's less, there's no PST. So every dollar you save, you're saving 8% on every consumption dollar you have across the board. There's less probably alcohol tax, cigarette tax, every other kind of tax. Imagine it's much more. Not only do you earn more money here, you actually are more affordable that your dollar goes further here. Is that a safe assessment?
Well, I think that's just common sense. Yeah. When you start adding that up, there's no land transfer tax.
Yes.
There's really very limited rental restrictions. Yeah. So when we do get in these environments in Alberta, the rents have to go up. Yeah. And the last, 6 to 12 months, the rental rates have gone up here.
Yes, quite significantly.
Significantly. Yeah. And I still think from a national perspective, I think we're still undervalued in our rental market.
I sure hope you enjoyed that segment from a recent podcast episode. If you don't want to miss another episode, make sure you subscribe. There will be a subscribe link right here. And if you want to watch another segment from that episode, there will be a link up here. Or if you'd like to watch a playlist of the full long-form podcast episodes, there'll be a link down here. Enjoy.